Okay, we're here at the Glasgow Regionals 2016. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Mari Banyas, I came top 8 and I came 7th with MM.
MM, cool. So let's see your deck.
So it's fairly standard. Played 3 Skull Combat. Searches like your own language, so you kind of have to play. 3 Monkey Boards. It's kind of the same as Skull Combat. It's kind of like a 6-off. This searches all of them, and like you find yourself popping this and deck thin, it's really, really decent. 3 Pendulum Sorcerer. Obviously, it's absolutely nuts with BOSH Fire, and you can just absolutely like rejuvenate all your skills, and it's very easy to do. For the small performer piles, I played 1 Guitar Turtle, 2 Lizard Draw. These are really useful. This is a Feral Imps target as well, so you have to play 2. A lot of the time when they like wavernize your board, you have to kind of play around the rank 4 obviously, because you can kind of read all your skills. And that's all for the performer pile. Perform ages.
Other way around, by the way.
Of course. Did 3 BOSH Fire, 1 Trick Clown, Mirror Conductor, Hat Tricker, and 3 Damage Rubbers. All these are pretty necessary really. This makes Nat Beast, this outs Nat Beast, this outs pretty much everything. Extends your combos, deck thins, goes absolutely nuts with Pendulum Sorcerer obviously. And this helps you out a lot of things under skill drain as well, which is really useful. Came in handy against Cosmo. Rest of the monsters I played 3 Luster, 2 Vector, and a Master Pendulum. This was really useful. This is kind of a standard ratio for playing 3 Draco Face-Off. But because this is a scale 3, you can kind of force yourself to do a scale 3 with Draco Face-Off because you pick these 2, and you can, with BOSH Fire, kind of extend your physical. And for the last monsters I played 3 Hand Traps, 3 Veilers. It's really important against like Feral Imps, Skull Combat Joker, and Pendulum Sorcerer because it stops you getting locked out of the game, it stops you plus into that. So it stops you dying, and it protects your boards as well. So if you put up like a Nat Beast in game 2, it protects it. So usually I stay with Veilers in game 2, it's really helpful against them. Spells, put 3 Wavernize, it's pretty much the most busted card in a Pendulum deck really. Combos on your turn, blows up their guys on their turn, it's really, really good. Triple Draco Face-Off, it's plus like 2, 3, it depends really. It makes Ignister against Cosmo, which is really helpful, because you can just blow up their whole board and then just kill them and you can't really do anything about it at all. Double Twin Twister, because it's a regional obviously, like I was expecting quite a lot of rogue, so there's going to be a lot of like Soul Mornings and stuff like that, go first decks really. It's also quite useful against like Magicians and stuff, unless you're under Pendulum Call obviously, so it's not really that bad against Pendulum decks that aren't playing Morning and Strike. And then for the 2 Rafflesia targets, I played Treacherous and Bottomless. I was going to play Time Space over this, but I didn't really want to die. This was kind of helpful because it removed things that like Ignister and whatever. I was supposed to put them back and then they can just kind of make them next turn. And Treacherous was the best, really. It just stopped so many plays. You could hit like Pendulum Sorcerer targets and whatever and then resolve. It's great. Side direction.
Extra first, I guess.
So for rank 4s, Castel, Flesia for protecting boards, it's kind of the best really. Trapeze for OTK, Feral Imps are searching Palamoro in game 2 and searching Lizard Draws, which is really, really decent. Dweller against BA and Cosmo, the Jester. It's kind of necessary, you have to make a Dinosaur against the Mirror quite a lot to play around Wavernize if you don't have damage from it. And plus it obviously adds, so it's quite a good first turn play. A lot of time I found myself making like these 2 turn 1 against most Pendulum decks, it's really decent. Direwolf to bait out Solemn Strikes. I was kind of scared of that because obviously I had to hard draw Twisters to deal with it, but it was kind of decent because a lot of time they wouldn't warn in stuff like this or this, but they'd always warn in this because it would hit like a back row, so you could kind of take the boss at them. Call Mouse, Nova, Infinity. I'm sure everybody knows what this does. It's kind of like 101 and it negates anything. It's amazing. It helps you kill them, helps you do everything really. And then I played Diamond with the Rendell in extra deck. I'm siding Draw Awkward, but this came in quite handy game 1 as well. Obviously, like with Draw Awkward, when you use it with this, you kind of empty the player's hands. So if you make that beast, it's pretty much impossible. And then I played 2 Ignister and a Dinoster. Best card in the Cosmo matchup. Also pops their Pendulum guys and shuffles them back. This plays around Waver and Eyes, and it lets you combo. It's 2 950 defense as well. So nothing actually in the PePe main deck runs over this in defense. They actually have to rank for it, which is kind of good because it gets rid of the resources. Side deck, it's fairly standard, but I played a couple of funny things. Played Denko, Strike, all back row, BA, Cosmojo, basically everything. Triple Typhoon. This was really good. I sided it against Cosmo playing Anti-Spell Fragrance. I sided it against PePe, going second and first sometimes. It was really solid. He even helped against Sonic Magician, obviously, because it breaks their skills, so it's non-dependent. Triple Awkward. This was like the best card in that side deck. I played against Fluffles, and me and my friend David Stephen, we tested the matchup quite a lot, and this was like pretty much the best card against them, because when they vendor you can use it, and it kind of stops them from killing you, whereas like cards like Veiler or Latin they can play through if they have like the correct cards in hand, whereas this just completely stops them from doing anything at all. And even if they want to play through it, if you live, they're left with pretty much no cards, so you can kind of just blow it. Played Palamuro, Nabist. It's pretty much necessary if you're going first against Pendulum. And it's also kind of good as well if you're playing a lot of hand traps, you can kind of stop them from playing turn 1, and then you can make it turn 2 as well, and then they basically have no cards to go. 2 Sea Kaijus, mainly for Cosmo, but it was also helpful against like Nat Beast boards. Obviously because it's a regional, it's going to be a lot of rogues, so you're going to see like Raccoons and 6 Sams and stuff like that. Stupid decks you don't want to just lose to because they made a Nat Beast route. Emptiness, for going first and signing out, basically the same as everything. 2 Great Illegal. This is probably the funniest card I played. I resolved it once where a Pendulum Sorcerer popped it, got their Ignister, summoned from my deck, and then wiped their whole board. It was really funny. I don't think I'd say it again, but you can set it and it outs Nat Beast, and obviously with Pendulum Sorcerer it's really strong. It's a decent card, but once they see you play it, they usually dweller you and then you can't really resolve it again. But I mean, it's a short format, so usually those kind of situations don't happen. That was all.
Alright, cool. So, congratulations on your top. Any final last words?
Really all I'd cut was this. I think most of the deck was fairly consistent. I don't really rate Strike too much, because obviously a lot of time people have to play Ariadne to make it consistent, and it's kind of a contradiction. It's like Mermails with controller and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Alright, cool. Thanks a lot and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Come, face me, give in to your pride, show me